Hello, my name is Navigator, and today's hopefully quick video, we're just going to be going over some recent pickups, and I'm realizing now that I forgot to turn my lights on, so let me do that real quick. And there we go. Might add just a little bit more brightness. The sun is out today, though. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to go over where I got it as we kind of touch on everything. Most of it is from the internet and eBay, but again, we'll get to that. So let's get started. Number one, you saw it in the thumbnail, I did get my first ever prototype action figure, and that is of Jonah Hex from the DC Universe Classics line. The Jonah Hex figure from that line is my favorite of the entire, that whole DC Universe Classics line and everything, even the DC Signature Collection, and I figured that having the prototype of that figure would only be fitting. The only issue with this is it came from China, and in shipping, the kind of the core matrix of the figure, this little like peg in the center there, actually snapped. I was looking at the pictures. This 100% worked like before it got shipped, so it's just in shipping, whatever. But I'm taking it in my stride. I added a little bit of super glue in there earlier, but it was kind of old. So I think I'm going to have to go grab some new super glue and just super glue it together. But I don't care. It is still the same packaging prototype, you know, this, or not packaging, but plastic prototype. So I really don't care that, you know, it's broken. Cosmetically, at least on the outside, it looks fine. And you can still move the arms and the legs and everything. It's just kind of like right there is where the issue is. But overall, my first prototype, really, really cool. This is so sweet. And again, I mean that. I don't think I have any other prototypes of any other action figures in my collection, so that is the first. All right, let's move on. Again, from eBay, we did get the Indigo Lantern. I forget this woman's name, but she is the Indigo Lantern, and I figured this would be great on my shelf with all the other lanterns. Although it isn't DC Universe Classics, this is the closest we're going to get, so we do have that as well. Toss that to the side. We also got from eBay a little Guardian. I think I got this for like $8 total, but I figured this would be nice to add to my shelf. Just another little Green Lantern figure. I talked about the fact that I was going to kind of be getting these random little Green Lantern members fairly soon. Arguably, though, one of the most, if not the most expensive DC Universe Classics figure that I have ever bought. I don't even know. It might even be more rare than the prototype. This is going to be the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Lobo. And I showed off the DCUC Despero recently on the channel, and it's about the same size as that, if not a little bit bigger. And I do apologize. I got it from eBay, and he does need a bath. I do plan on cleaning him up, but look how incredible this figure is. I mean, does it get any better than this? He has all the accessories, the chain, everything. This is incredible. He's got blood splatter on the boots and everything. No wonder it was a Comic-Con exclusive. He has the 3D glasses on, but he also came with the same kind of weapon that Despero did, just obviously with the Lobo kind of color styles. And he came with Dog, which is a really cool accessory to have. So this figure is great. I just don't know where he's going to fit on my shelf. I'm looking over there right now, and man, it's going to be tough squeezing him in, but we'll manage it. This figure is just so cool. All right, two other toys that we got before we get to this little pile of comics. From Amazon, we did get the DC Multiverse Batman Beyond figure, and I'm not going to do a review of this. I kind of spent some time like unboxing it a little bit last night, so I'm just going to pop him out of here real quick, and we'll take a very brief look at him. Whoa! There we go. Oh, the Batarang hand popped out. And we have the figure here. Beautiful, there we go. And just taking a cursory look of him, you can see primarily black and red, you know, color scheme. And yeah, pretty cool. Not the traditional. This is from, I think it's Neo-Noir or Neo-Gothic is the comic series that this one comes from. So you can see the mask is a little bit different than usual. Kind of has like a pauldron as opposed to just the logo on the chest and these really cool red wings. But regardless, this is still a really cool figure, and you can actually have those prop up and have him fly around. I just started to watch Batman Beyond. I've never seen it before, and I'm loving it. So I wanted to have just another Terry McGinnis Batman Beyond figure. I do have the DC Universe Classics, both the normal and the Chase version, but still, just wanted to have another Batman Beyond in the collection. And then also, it came with some extra hands. He has just an open hand, and then one hand that is throwing the Batarang, and I really wish they had more of these when it came to figures, just weapons sculpted on there. I love that aspect. And then he also came with a little collector card and a stand, but that's what'll be on the card right there, and I'll take that out myself. We'll leave that there. Next up here, another thing from Amazon. I know it looks very kiddie, but there's a reason why I got this. It's actually going to be the Imaginext, and like I said, I unboxed all this stuff, so I really can just take him right out of there. A little Imaginext. I think it's just the Batcave. I don't even know if there's like a title. Oh, the Batman Command Center is what it's called. But I thought that I might be able just to like gut this and turn it into like a little Batcave display for my DC Universe Classics area. So these are all the accessories. But it's kind of cool. You turn him here, and then the bat screen kind of like lights up and all that. But I figured that if I take that off, you know, you could probably fit like a 6-inch action figure in here. I mean, look at him. Well, who can I use real quick? I don't even know. Here's Batman himself. Why not? Right? Like, he could kind of work if I like threw him on that as like a little display, right? You know, I take out maybe like this red plastic part, switch up some of the logos there on the screen, maybe switch out the chair. Who knows? But I think this could really work for my little Batman display shelf. So I got that. And it was only $10 on Amazon. So it was cool. One other reason why I did get it is I actually have the Imaginext Flashpoint Batman, which is kind of violent for Imaginext. They actually have like so many DC characters. It's crazy. But I thought maybe like making like turning that, like, you know, weathering it, making it look all dirty and turning it into like a little miniature Flashpoint Batman display. And honestly, now that I'm saying it, I think that is going to be the plan. And that way I don't really have to like destroy anything too much, but I can just make it look all grimy, add some like guns to the wall, and it can be the Imaginext Flashpoint Batman later. That's not a bad idea. All right, so what else do we have here? That's all the toys for the most part. Let's go over these comics. I picked up 2 new issues of Green Lantern, the Jeff Johns Green Lantern. Like I said, I've been collecting this entire series. I got 66 and 67, and 67 is the end of this series. So I figured I'd pick that up, and that way I have an end point, and I only have to focus about the ones in between. I'm not like worrying about having the last issue. So we do have that. It was just kind of another one to check off the list. And then we got this 10 for $1 comic grab bag. So I figured we'd end the video by seeing what we got in here. Probably nothing too crazy, but still, these are always fun to pop open. And for $1, I mean, why not? Let's see what we have in store. Okay, well, this one we got from our last one that I posted a couple days ago. We have Blood Hunt #1. Looks like, cover got, it's like the cover got ripped off of the Spider-Man book, but it's like a pretty large book. I don't know what this would be. Yeah, I have no clue. Interesting, though. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. So we have that as well. Hellfire Gala. We saw a million of those in that last one that we unboxed. Spider-Man and Punisher. I collect Punisher, so that one's going in the collection. Ooh! Really cool variant cover Space Ghost. That is awesome. Space Ghost #3. Oh, another really cool variant Space Ghost. Is this #3, though? What number is this? Let me see. Hold on. I gotta zoom in real quick, folks. Yeah, it's still #3. I was a fashion school serial killer. Okay. And I have another issue of that. We have Arcbound. And then finally, Invasive, #1. Ooh, it's a #1. This looks pretty crazy. That one might be a read. Very interesting. All right, folks, I'm going to leave it there. A quick pickup of, a quick video of all of our recent pickups. I am going to unbox a couple other figures and upload those videos as well, so stay tuned for that. But I will leave it there, folks. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.